What's up everyone, V here, and I'm back. Yeah, I kind of disappeared for a while there. I think the last video was like 20 days ago, which I believe is the longest I've gone without uploading, but to be fair, I have been kind of swamped with work a lot. I started working more hours and so yeah, more work and then just being exhausted from work. It just kind of just overtook me, and then I realized that it's been 20 days since the previous review or in video I made, and I was like, "Ooh, that's bad. I should probably jump back into it." So sorry about that. Um, and I was like, you know what? I was gonna do the figure arts final swingsuit Spidey, but I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since I've made a vid. How about we just jump in with something nice, something simple, something basic, like a Marvel Legends. That is my watch clicking, saying that it is currently 3 a.m. I think that's it, right? Yes. But yeah, I was wanting to jump in. Nice little easy video for me coming back. So today, I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Iron Spider from Marvel Studios, or Infinity War, kind of End of Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, and I believe that's it. The suit's appeared a lot, and yeah, this is the first time I've ever gotten a Marvel Legends of it, because the first one I just never found, because, you know, it was super popular, that Infinity War wave. Especially I'd say the Iron Spider is definitely the most popular figure from that wave. I never found it anywhere. And then I think it only got re-released, like, properly once. I know there's those, like, weird UK releases where they throw a bunch of figures into a wave, but, like, I'm talking about just, like, full-on release. I think the only other release was in the first 10 years 2-pack with the Infinity War Iron Man, and that one had the arms. That also just never hit stores. I never saw it anywhere, and I saw most of those packs at least once, but I never saw that as a Target exclusive, and it was never anywhere. So this is the first time I've actually been able to get the Iron Spider Marvel Legends figure, and so of course it doesn't come with the arms. You'd think, oh, let's just give a definitive version of this figure that's easy for people to acquire, but no, they were like, let's not give it the arms. But yeah, I'm kind of lukewarm on the Iron Spider design. I know a lot of people hate it, and I can understand why. It's appeared a lot, and like, as Iron Spider, it's kind of lame, because Iron Spider is a super unique, cool suit, and this is probably the only Iron Spider we're probably gonna get in live action. So the fact that it's not like insanely comic accurate, and it's just like normal Spidey design, but like big spider symbol, I get that. But also, I do think it's a cool suit. I do wish they just went full on gold with the emblem, like this suit, like the integrated suit, but I don't hate it. It's definitely a pretty cool little suit, and it's a pretty cool little figure. But before we get into Parker here, we'll take a look at the box, and the box is weird. I don't know what this is. It's in the exact same box design as the Infinity Saga. Like, I believe it's the exact same box design, like shape, kind of like cuts everywhere. Well, the cuts are slightly different here, but like, what is this? Well, what is it? It's just the thing. They also released him with the Endgame Iron Man, also without all the cool accessories from the 2-pack re-release, but at least I got that version. But like, what's the box? For some reason, every time I see this box design, I think Christmas. That might be because it was announced in Christmas, but it's weird. It's Marvel Studios Iron Spider. Marvel Legends got slight angle of Iron Spider on the box, and then this kind of completes the look on this side, which is kind of cool. And it does look nice, and you got like a bunch of like shots of like different heroes in the background, which you cannot see because my phone is of not good quality. Iron Spider Marvel Studios. The fuller shot of that Spidey pic. Also, don't worry, I am planning on getting a new phone, which will definitely have a better camera, which should be nice. And then the Iron Spider suit. The only I don't care for this artwork because it's like, it's very smooth. It looks like very concept-y concept art of the suit, but like we've had it in live action, so why not just add a picture of it? Why are we throwing like 2018 concept art packaging on this box? But this cool little shot, and it says, "Advanced technology and high-tech gear are signature marks of the web-slinging hero Iron Spider." They don't reference him as... That's weird that they referenced him as Iron Spider, not just Spider-Man, because technically he's never called Iron Spider in the MCU, but whatever. It's a box. It's a weird box, but it's a box. And bringing the figure in, he is a bit shiny, which I do like. Also, the lighting's really dark for some reason. But yeah, accessories, don't get excited. He doesn't come with the arms, or the unmasked head for that matter. But to be fair, that unmasked head was the more outdated Tom Holland one that wasn't that great. But if you do have the newer Tom Holland Spidey, or the, yeah, he came with an unmasked Peter Parker head, right? I believe so. So yeah, if any of those, or the Ned and Peter 2-pack, you can grab this head, pop it on there, and it does look nice. It looks like old P.D. Parker, and that looks really good. So, you know, if you have those other ones, you can have it. But, like, come on, they could have. Why they released it like it's the first release of this figure, I don't know. But don't worry, he might not have the arms, but he's got web effects. These same two weird web effects, like this is like going over like an arm or something, and this is like this. I still don't know how to use these, and I never care for the web effects. If you like pose and take pics, they're probably really awesome, but I don't care. I would have rather had the arms, but no, we have the web effects, which aren't bad, but it's like, I don't care. And he only comes with a fist and a thwip hand. Again, come on. But, you know, I'm not, like, losing my mind over alternate hands. I do know it's annoying when they don't give them to you, but, like, still. Me, personally, like I say in every Spidey vid, I throw a fist and a thwip on, and that's it. These hands will stay on him till the day I die. Unless I, like, made stop-motion films, which you never know in the future. But, yeah, that's it. That's all his, it's all his accessories. It's kind of, like, come on. Give him the arms. I don't care if I have to pay extra. I'd rather, like, pay extra and get the arms. Considering the fact that I don't have an Iron Spider with arms, you'll understand why in a second. But, yeah, and that seconds now, because I'm going to bring in my only other Iron Spider figures, which is the basic figure and the select. These were my two Iron Spiders growing up, even though I was 13 when Infinity War came out, so it's not like I was, like, a child, but, like, these were my Iron Spiders. This figure, you can very much tell, takes a lot of influence, especially in the head sculpt from this guy, except it's a bit thinner. He was weird. His arms sucked. His arms, I tried to take off, and 2 of them broke, so he just never had arms. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, so it's cool to get, like, the Marvel Legends one, even though I still think, like, paint-wise, I like the Select more. And a couple thingies, because, yeah, we're talking about the figure now. I keep thinking there's more accessories because, like, my past 3 videos have just been figure arts, so I'm used to just grabbing 50 more, but those were the only accessories. But yeah, usually I love texture on a figure, and this figure is covered in texture. This is the one figure that I wish didn't have texture. They should have taken this texture, put it on the Far From Home suit, because the Iron Spider isn't textured like a normal Spidey suit. It's metal. It's armored. Yeah, it has like a texture print on the armor, I think, but it's not textured. So this figure should have just been completely smooth, which is what the figure arts is, and it makes it give a more movie accurate style with that look. Which is another reason why I was like not the biggest fan of this guy. Because, like, yeah, the texture looks so good and I should love it, but like, this figure shouldn't have texture. The suit doesn't have texture. It's an armored suit. Why does it have texture? But the texture that is on there, ooh, almost knocked the camera over, looks great. But one thing I will say is this figure kind of started the trend of, like, angry Spider-Man heads. Because when you look at this, he's kind of got, like, a slightly angry scowl to him. It's not too angrily, but, like, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like, never, like, looks like this. He has a bit more, like, joy in the eyes, which this figure captures way better. Although the eyes are misprinted on here, so they're slightly higher than they should be. He also has, like, a really mean mug. His eyes are a lot meaner looking, though. He looks like he's activating instant kill there. Endgame. The suit also appears in Endgame. I thought there was one more movie. But yeah, and that, like, mean kind of look follows onto this figure, too. Well, I guess it did kind of start with this guy. Tom Holland and Spidey's always have a weird, mean look, and I hate it, because he's, like, arguably the nicest Spider-Man. The only movie where he's actually been trying to, like, violently kill someone out of pure anger was, like, No Way Home. But that's, like, understandable. But it is a nice head sculpt. One thing that's good is that most Spidey figures have the webbing indented, which I hate because that's never accurate, but this time it is accurate because the webbing is indented on the suit design, which is cool. And, like, I do like the gold outlining here. It looks really cool with the blue and everything. It's just, they could have made it more accurate. And I know there's, like, concept art of this design where it's red and then this is fully gold, and it does look cool. But I kind of understand why, because the suit appears a lot, and maybe they just wanted a more classic-looking Spidey to appear a lot more than just this really out there, unique and very different Spidey design. So I kind of get it, but at the same time. Then you got the arm design. Then his web shooters. I believe the original figure had those, yeah, these weird inaccurate web shooters. And I do prefer these ones. They just make it weird when you, like, go to thwip. You kind of end up bending the point there. And yeah, he's not pinless. He's got those big red buttons there. And on the back you can see where those arms would have been. But yeah, it looks really cool. Not a lice. Not a lice? Lot of nice. Jesus. Painting and gold outlining. I love the gold on the suit. It's really cool. Then the legs got that, what some would say, over-designing of the MCU suits, where they just have a bunch of lines that don't mean anything there. Then come down to his boots. I do like the little, like, gold, slight gold highlights there, which is really cool. This design kind of carries a lot of those same elements, because it is just an integrated suit between the red and black and the Iron Spider. Although this I would just say is a better Iron Spider because it's more gold, but yeah, not a bad design. And the plastic is really shiny on this figure, which I love because it's a metal suit. I want it to be shiny. The blue is very metallic-y. The red is kind of pearlescent, but this ab section you can very much tell was painted because it doesn't have any glare to it at all. Wish they went more metallic-y like the re-released of this Iron Man in the Infinity Saga wave. I wish they would have made it like kind of this red, at least a bit shinier, a bit more reflective. But as it stands, it's not bad, and I do really like the figure. It's got a nice look. captures the design pretty well. And articulation-wise, he has a ball hinge at the head, which should be on all Spideys because he can actually look up, rotate, arm moves out that far, rotation, bicep, which moves really good. This side moves way better than this side. I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Every time I tried to mess with that bicep, it never went back, but suddenly, when the camera's on, it goes back perfectly, and you can see in there is all painted. It does have those cool little lines there, which can never tell on the suit that it has, like, the shoulder pads on top and then the lines there, because most figures, it gets muddled with the articulation, but it's a nice little detail. Bicep, elbow, hinge in and out on both hands, got an ab crunch, which moves that far forward, that far back, waist rotation, and legs kick that far forward, kind of sway out. Don't kick back at all, because of course, it's Tom Holland. You know he's got kick back there. Can do kind of alright splits. The leg articulation's a little strange. Thigh rotation, double jointed knee, which goes insanely high up. Then a hinge up and down and a rocker. So he's pretty much got the standard Spidey articulation you'd see in 2018. And yeah, I can see why this was very sought after back then. It's not a bad figure. It's pretty cool. Now, of course, now we've had some phenomenal Spideys, which would put this guy at a lower level. But as it stands, he's not a bad figure, and I'm really happy to finally have like a proper Legends Iron Spider, which is cool. For comparisons, you already know we busted out the regulars, except one slight change. Because for Black Series in a Transformers Voyager class, here he is next to the Studio Series Transformers the movie Starscream, which I was finally able to get. I've been wanting that for a while. And because the Bad Batch is airing, here he is next to Hunter. And I know I said I was going to review the Bad Batch figures when the Bad Batch dropped, but I completely forgot the Bad Batch had released. I think it's like halfway through the season. I have not watched an episode yet. But hopefully those will be soon. I say hopefully, because I don't know when the next video will be. It could be 3 days from now, it could be a month from now. I don't know. I'm an enigma with the uploads. And for a 7-inch scale comparison, here he is next to a DC McFarlane NH Azrael's Halo, Black Manta, and Halo 3 Master Chief. Them beefy boys. And because I love comparing them to like 50 different figures. If you want to know why I bring out so many different comparisons, it's because whenever I watch comparison videos, sometimes I'm like, oh, wish I could see them next to a bunch of other figures, but they only bust out like 3 different figures. So I'm like, I want to show off all the ones I'd want to see him next to that I would have. So, yeah. Starting off with Iron Man, here he is next to that previous Iron Man I mentioned, and here he is next to the Infinity War and Endgame Iron Man figures, which he has both been re-released with. Yeah, these both are a little bit of outdated Iron Man figures. Would love to get a brand new updated version of this, but if they re-release the Civil War figure, chances are we're not getting a new figure of this suit for the next 30 years. Also, yeah, his hand broke off. Fun fact about this guy, you know, not to drag out this video super long, but there's a story behind here. This isn't my first YouTube channel. I had another YouTube channel back from 2017 to 2021. Had a YouTube channel. It wasn't like insane. It only ever got to 100 subscribers. But while I was making the video on this guy, it broke. The hand broke off on camera. So that was definitely an interesting moment. Yeah, don't ever go try to find those videos, by the way. They're hella cringe and from young me, so there's just this high-pitched voice. So yeah, not good. But that's just a fun little story I just wanted to just throw in there for absolutely no reason. Anyway, here he is next to that, I'd say the most recent MCU Iron Man, besides this guy, is this guy. Both re-releases, but yeah, from the Infinity Saga, the Civil War figure, and next to 2 No Way Home figures, here he is next to that integrated suit from the 3-pack. And here he is next to the final swing suit. So yeah, he's definitely not a bad figure. I definitely really like him. Also, for fun, because I found them and they were just sitting on my table when I went to make the video. Here he is next to Mulder and Scully from the X-Files. Yeah. Why not, right? I have figures of them, apparently. Had these ever since I was little, and I started, like, seeing a lot of reruns of the X-Files on TV, and I bust these out, and they've just been on my counter. So yeah, here's Spidey with the X-Files. Why not, right? But yeah, do I recommend this figure? Honestly, I do. He definitely could have had accessories, and if you can somehow find that 3-pack, not 3-pack, 2-pack version with Iron Man, buy it. That's the one I'd go for, but it's probably worth a lot of money, because it's like a $50 2-pack when it released, and it's probably a lot more expensive now, considering the fact that it, like, as far as I know, nowhere where I lived had it in stock, so it's probably like $150 to $200 on eBay, but if you can get that, get it. But if you can't, I honestly recommend this. It's obviously an improvement over the original release because it has the accurate web shooters. I believe is a bit more shiny. Doesn't have an unmasked head, but it's definitely a way more accurate version of that figure. And it's honestly not a bad figure. It's actually a really fun little Spidey. Out of the 3 recent Spideys, it's miles better than this guy, and he is cool, but he has a lot of those QC issues, so just, this is kind of like the best recently released MCU Spidey, and I honestly really like it, and if you like the Iron Spider suit, I definitely recommend it. It's a fun figure, but this isn't exactly a relevant figure. It's been out for like, what, 5 years now, because it's been that long since 2018. Dear God, that's terrifying. But yeah, that's about it. Like, subscribe, check out my previous reviews. A lot of Spider-Man on this channel, and there's still a lot more to come. Oh wait, I was gonna compare him. Oh, just poked myself in the face. I forgot, I was gonna compare him to Doc Ock, because he fights Doc Ock with the suit. And this makes me so mad that he doesn't have the arms, because I want to have him fight with the arms, because he's like, looks like we got competition. But yeah, still need to review this guy. Still need to review half the No Way Home figures. I only did the 3 Spideys and Goblin, but I'll get around to it. I got a lot of stuff I need to review. But yeah, the figure is probably going to be next, but yeah. A lot of Spider-Man. But yeah, also check out my Instagram, MoonKnightXO. I post on there pretty much daily. So if it's been like 2-3 weeks and I haven't uploaded a video and you're like, is he still alive? Check out the Instagram, because I'll probably be posting on there. And if there's no posts on there, then I might be dead. Or I might actually finally be living a life. Who knows? But yeah, I've done a couple album reviews there. I post my artwork there. And, yeah. Get to know me better there. So that's about it. In conclusion, I recommend this guy. He's cool. He's a nice little fun figure. I'm really happy to have him in the collection. That's about it. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. And let's just pray the next video doesn't come out in April and actually comes out relatively soon. So yeah, peace.